What's up, everybody? Today we're checking out Black Panther's full quest line here within LEGO Marvel Superheroes. So, as per usual with these quest lines, you can see a little outline of the 3 character tokens we're going to be getting here. So one will be Pepper Potts, one's going to be Rescue, and the other's going to be Black Panther, of course, our main guy who's given us these quests. So anyways, taking a look here on the map, our first one is here on to the side of Central Park. The side of Central Park, not on the other side of the map from where the helicarrier is, if that kind of helps. Anyways, there's this little industrial zone here, and you'll find Black Panther. Go ahead and talk to him, and then we just got to take out some enemies here. So my best suggestion is use Iron Man's rockets. That's what I always find to be the best method for taking out enemies. And once we've taken out all of these guys, eventually Black Panther's going to say, hey, well done, thank you for taking these guys out, and here's your reward, which is going to happen to us right now. And he is going to, once he is done talking to us, he's going to give us Pepper Potts. So there's our first character token. Now, I haven't really mentioned this much with the quest lines, but I do have video links in the description for all of the quests. So if you're in need of just a specific one, you can use those. But anyways, you can see we didn't take a cut to the next quest because it's literally right down the road. Just fly towards the coastline, and you'll find here there's these giant tanks, and Black Panther's standing in the middle of them. Go ahead and talk to him, and then we're going to get it started. Now, I get myself a little bit confused here. But to start, we'll come back to that other spot there. But to start, fly up on top of this tank here, and we're going to use Magneto to remove those blue panels. But unfortunately, I stood in the path of where the object gets moved to, so we jump back up and we pivot our way, or we change where we were standing to somewhere a little bit more appropriate so that we aren't going to get pushed off. Anyways, once we've removed those like blue metal, I guess you could call them like shackles, we're going to use Captain America to throw a shield into the switch there, which is going to, I guess, deactivate the first line of power. Then for the second one, we're going to make our way back over here. And then, I didn't notice this before, but there is a little shield switch there. And what we're going to do, throw our shield in there with Captain America. So good thing we had him out. And that's going to reveal some little ledges down below, which we can drop onto. And now we can complete this technology puzzle. So we saw it before, but we were like, well, where are the platforms? But it was right under our nose the entire time. Anyways, this is a little memorization puzzle. We've done a few of these before, at least once or twice. Pretty simple. I mean, just hit the black squares until you get them. The matches will be from the top and the bottom, so there's not going to be 2 of the same on the bottom. Like, the matches are top and bottom. Anyways, once you've finally done that, you can unlock Rescue as our second character token. Now, for our third one here, it's right near the helicarrier, kind of around the back side of this building here. Anyways, go talk to Black Panther. And can I just say, by the way, I love Black Panther's design in this game. I think it is easily the superior version over the one we got in LEGO Marvel Superheroes 2. Very happy that they added this variant in LEGO Marvel Avengers. In fact, they actually added both variants, so that's cool. But one thing I don't like about Black Panther in that game is that he's DLC only. Anyways, for this quest, just before I get too sidetracked, this quest is pretty simple. Just make your way, follow the guide studs to a point in the road until they stop, and then you're going to turn left and you'll find this alleyway. We're going to head here, and then this cat is going to lead us through the alleyway, and we've got to take out some enemies along the way. So a lot of enemies to take out in this quest line, but anyways, take them out as you go. And you do have to take out the enemies. You can't just ignore them and move on, because you can see the cat's kind of like panicking around. And then once we've taken them all out, he's going to start jumping up the building, making these ridiculous jumps, which I'm not sure how he's doing, how he's making those jumps. But anyways, once the cat has jumped all the way up to the top, we're going to follow him up there just by flying. So we're not going to do any crazy jumps. We're just going to fly up because that's a bit easier. And then once we're up top, some more enemies to take out. And then once we've taken them out, and this is a great opportunity to build up multipliers and get tons of studs. I mean, you can see we're almost at 12 billion, which is just it's just awesome, right? It's unfathomable, 12 billion. But anyways, and this is like, we have barely scratched the surface with this game. Well, okay, that's not entirely true, but we are a good chunk in to this playthrough. But collect ghost stud's a very good one, because each ghost stud counts as like or is like equivalent to a blue stud. So anyways, kind of losing track of what's going on here, but we're just leading the cat back to Black Panther now. This is a pretty lengthy quest, and we got it sped up a ton as well, but anyways, make your way around the corner, and we will backtrack to where Black Panther was, around the backside of this building. Once we lead the cat there, we're going to drop him off, and then Black Panther's going to be like, oh, you brought my cat back. Oh, thank you very much. I really appreciate that. And here you go. Now you can play as me in this game, and that's going to unlock Black Panther. So, woo! Another quest line in the books, and just for a little bit of reference, we only have 3 more of those left. We got 2 more we're going to cover after this, and then the other one is going to be saved for a little bit later, and you'll understand why when we get to it. But yeah, that's going to wrap it up for Black Panther's questline. A pretty lengthy questline compared to some of the other ones, mainly because that last one was pretty lengthy. But you can see here, Rescue, she's kind of looking like a variant of Iron Man. Of course, it's Pepper Potts' version of the Iron Man, who we also happen to unlock. But of course, Black Panther's really the main guy from this one. He's a super awesome character. He's just like a cooler version of Wolverine, in my opinion. But yeah, folks, that's going to wrap it up for me for this one. Until the next one, I will see you all later. So everybody, bye.